Hey, what's up, you guys? It's me, Rez, and I, I just got done watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Side of Dimensions. To scale 1 to 10, it's beyond infinity. It is so awesome. I really loved it. There was no nothing about the movie did not make me regret watching it. The whole thing was awesome by the animation, by the characters, by what flashbacks they bring back. It's so awesome, guys. I can't believe it. So if you haven't seen it, I will leave you a link down below for y'all can watch this Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Side of Dimensions. And it's no regret. You are gonna be so awesome. So I know that it stopped showing, but guys, this website has everything, and I'm glad that I'm gonna show you what Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Side of Dimension is at for you can watch it. It's the dub version, so no sub or anything. It's gonna be perfect clarity. All the original cast is in there, saying um through the characters. I think the only cast member that's probably different is Grandpa, because when you hear him, he talks way so different than he does before. But as I'm going back, because I was so excited, careful spoilers. I'm telling you right now, this is spoiler also. So let's get started. Yeah. Uh, so yeah, it starts out like going through these plans. First I thought this was like the beginning, like when other Yu-Gi-Oh movie starts is like it shows 4 kids TV. I thought it was gonna go into that, but it ended up going into like some kind of planet, galaxy thing. The little universes. There you go, universes. All a bunch of universes, black and everything, and they're all. And then we go into just the Yu-Gi-Oh. It's really cool. I'm super cool, like legit. We go into Yugi leaving home. If you've seen some of this the sneak peek previews, it pretty much all those trailers, all those sneak peeks are like basically the beginning of Yugi's journey becoming to it. We find out Kaiba is wanting so badly to beat the Pharaoh, and when you're gonna, and I will get to you, he will. I can't say it because I want to say it at the end. But he comes and he builds the puzzle. Um, the new kind of villain in this thing is Dominic. I don't know. Can't remember his name. But he's the main kind of villain. He's not really a villain. He's just kind of with anger and not. He's kind of corrupted a little, and he's just not who himself. Um, we get introduced into dimension summoning. Dimension summoning is really cool, and I'm gonna explain to you about it a little bit what I know. It's the dimension summoning is more for monster summoning. You can summon your high level monster all the way to its peak, but not to its original. Um, it can't be to its original value. Like, let's say, yeah, like Blue Eyes White Dragon, you can't get it all the way. I think that's what I understood, that you can't get it all the way. So Blue Eyes White Dragon, it's level 3,000. When you dimension summon it, it's gonna be level 2,500, and the life points will be the defense points will be whatever you choose to be, and that's dimension summoning. That's what I've understood about it, and something about once it attacks your direct life points or something. So I guess when I'm gonna example again. If Blue Eyes White Dragon is destroyed, he has 2,000 life points. I guess you're losing 2,000 life points. Counter out to that. Um, Counting from the Blue Eyes White Dragon and subtracting from what you have for your life points. That's what I understand. What dimension summoning is. If I'm saying it wrong, and I'm not explaining it right, please leave it down in the comments, and um um, explain it to me because I kind of got confused. I know that is right. The first part about you can't max it all the way to its peak or whatever. It's that, or you can't maximum it over its peak. That's it. I think that. But we go there. We have Kaiba faces him because um, he goes because he finds out that Kaiba has found the Millennium Puzzle and all its pieces, and um, he finds all his pieces in. To them, they have this little secret society kind of crap place, um, and it's because what's his name? He's the one that holds the Millennium key. So yeah, to go into your mind and open your mind and crap, which is good. Um, what so that and this kind since the pharaoh left this world, all those people gain this kind of ability or power or whatever, and it made them like you their power is to change the dimension, so they can change our own world or whatever to what they can, so they can change all this world. They can change all the bad things and make the whole world good, which you think would sound great, but that's not the case. Um, we need something like that to not fuel us, but to make us stronger and make us more of a better person about that. That's my opinion about what he wasn't getting about it. We go into um, more duels. We see Yugi faces our main villain. Uh, no, let's call it the Millennium Ring that not Tristan, but that guy who was original owner of the Millennium Ring um came back, and as we know, that the ring is corrupted. It has a bad spirit in it, and it um, literally almost destroyed the whole um, pharaoh and everything. Whoever he created. But yeah, it came back. It possessed. It was the guy who was original owner. He got more flashback. We got more flashbacks how he got it because we got heard it. I remember in Duelist Kingdom how he got it. I heard that he got it from a pot like a garage sale. And it was there, and that's what I remember. How he got that object, the ring. So we get a different kind of origin of it. As we know, this is a different dimension, so different things are gonna happen. So let's continue on. So that and we get into another duel. We see Yugi fight our main villain into it. Um, Yugi wins because he uses this kind of at the end. He uses like a loop kind of trap card. So whatever he attacks, um, the attack is not gonna. It's gonna negate it. Then whatever he comes back is gonna go back, and it's gonna make him give the monster another turn to um, shoot it again. So it's like a constant thing gonna go back, and you beat him like that. Then we get into Yugi and Kaiba's duel, which is a pretty intense duel. And I forgot to say, Kaiba has the puzzle already built, but two pieces. Yugi attained one of the pieces because the main villain's sister um, was given when he was battling Kaiba, the main villain. The main villain had taken two of the puzzle pieces. He gave one to his sister, and then her sister worried about him, and so she decided to give it to Yugi. So now that Yugi has two of the pieces, Kaiba wants to fight Yugi for he can put the puzzle pieces back for he can face the Pharaoh again. So we get into that battle, and uh, Yugi, I think at the end he was gonna win, but as the timer was gonna stop, he stopped at 100 life points, and that was it. Then our main villain came back. Um, the ring came back because he had sent Joey into a dimension where something about his memories, and he took the guy who originally owned the ring into there, and the ring was kind of stuck in this little cube. If you've seen the trailer, the cube, and he ends up when he's beaten by Yugi, he goes down. He's sucked in this cube, and he's in this desert area, which the ring is there. And he grabs the ring, and he becomes dark and evil, like how the person that owned it before. Um, so yeah, and he comes back to his giant, ugly monster, and Yugi and Kaiba have to face him. Um, it's pretty awesome. Yugi's almost about to lose, but then Seto Kaiba helps him and ends up him taking away the damages. And Kaiba gives Yugi the puzzle, and he's like telling him, no, it's not like before he told him a little bit ago before um, he was about to beat Kaiba. Yeah, that he put the puzzle pieces back, and the Pharaoh was never gonna come back. Like his spirit's not in the puzzle. But I think it was a little. Or let me continue on. So he gives it to him, and he's like he has everything's already like dying out. He's got like maybe 200 life points, and he's so close to losing, and he's barely gonna faint. Yeah, faint. And he says, "I got because I believe in heart of the cards," which is the main line that everybody loves about Yugi. You always have the heart, always believe in the heart of cards. So that was good to hear once again. And when he passed out, the Pharaoh came back. The Pharaoh came back. Like, oh my god, I was so like, what the fuck? He came back one last time, drew one card, faced it down, and it was over. I don't know what the card was. I feel like it was the ancient dark magician one from Yugi, oh, from Atem's the Pharaoh's time, where he just there. And I feel like um, yeah, I just feel like that was the card. Then the guy did destroyed and everything. All that happened. It was just crazy. Everybody parted ways. The villain became good again, and because the Pharaoh was resurrected for a while, all their powers that those children and everything got went away, and now they're like walking around Egypt, spreading apart, um, going on their own adventures or on their own destinies that they need to do now. Here comes the good part, where it was getting close to the end. Kaiba was already he came, and he knew, he kept constantly telling Yugi he's gonna come back, he's gonna return. He had faith into it, and Yugi had no faith that he wasn't, because he knew that they parted ways and that's it. Well, Kaiba knew. He was happy. Um, he was happy about it, but this what got me, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I hope they bring, or when it comes into DVD, they bring this scene or something, or make a movie. I don't know. I just want to see this duel one more time of Kaiba and the Pharaoh going to duel. So at the end of it, we see Kaiba get into this freaking pod, and I guess he's gonna go. What look to me, he tells Mokuba he may be gone for a while and that he's owner of the company for until he comes back. And he in the pod, as it's saying, he goes down this tube. If you this tube where Kaiba built a freaking ship from his company all the way to freaking space, and I'm so surprised how someone can do that. Build a tube, literally a tube, the size of a little tube, to shoot him all the way to his little freaking spaceship that's up. So he's in the tube and he shoots, and he's in his dimensional um, gear and crap, maybe upgraded a little, and he shoots, and guess where he freaking lands? He freaking lands in the Pharaoh's era in that time. And at the end, we just see Kaiba getting out his duel disc, saying it's time to duel, and the Pharaoh getting up and ready for this final duel with him. And then it ends. It ends like that, such on a big, huge fucking cliffhanger that I can't believe this happened. I was so mad, and I hope they put it in a bonus video or they do something, because this is not how it's gonna end, guys. It can't end like that. You can't leave us on a fucking cliffhanger like that. We always wanted to see the Pharaoh and Kaiba fight for one last time. It's not the same when Yugi's doing it, because Yugi was not, well, he was the original body, and the Pharaoh was using his body and fighting, but it wasn't him. We need our Pharaoh attempt to fight Kaiba one last time. So yeah, I love this movie. As I said, I love the animation, how the dragons, how Dark Magician, and we get two more Dark Magician Girl, Dark Magician Mission Apple, and Dark Magician Lemon, something like that, like freaking weird. We get some new cards. We get like um I guess if you all seen the ending of when Yugi and the Tim fight, is when Yugi has those gadget warriors, and we get something similar. We get gold and silver, and you put them in together and makes that big huge robot, kind of like the gadget warriors. Red gadget, blue gadget, yeah, whatever. All those kind of warriors. Um, we get a bunch of dragons. We get a bunch of dragons, a bunch of blue eyes white dragons. I can't name them all. Like, I think 5 or 6 dragons we get. We got a new Celtic Guardian. Yeah, no, yeah, we got a new Celtic Guardian. We got a new Gaia, the Fierce Knight, and we got a new Kirby. No, Kirby. Fuck, I don't know. I can't remember. We get that little small puffball dude in a new color, and we get a new dragon like with Gaia, when he fuses with one of those that dragon. We get a new kind of version of that, and that's it, guys. I can't really say anything else about any new cards or anything, because I don't really. The trap cards and everything are so complicated. I don't even know how. If I got them, I read them or understand how to do that phase, I would. But yeah, guys, this is already the longest video as it is. So guys, make sure to comment down below if you've seen the movie and you enjoyed it, and what's your opinion about this, and also correct me um, if I said anything wrong or not to this video. I'll love your opinions, and loved if you liked it or not. And give it a big thumbs up if you like this review. I will be doing One Piece Gold film probably this weekend or something. It will be up soon since when I see it. When I see it, I'm gonna get back on here, make the video, all that. So yeah, um, be crossing fingers for that video coming out. Um, but yeah, guys, subscribe to my channel if you love seeing me and giving you my opinion about movies and trailers and anime. Um, Make sure to click that bell if you're subscribed, for you can get more notifications um, of when I'm posting a video. Follow me on my social media. I post on Twitter, not Twitter. I post the Twitter link, the video of the Twitter on my Twitter. I post a picture of it being done on my Instagram, and I post on my Snapchat on the video, me editing the videos and telling you when it's published or not. And as I said before, I will leave you the link of Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Side of Dimensions down in the description below. I hope you like this. I hope you love this review and you love Yu-Gi-Oh! If you are a Yu-Gi-Oh! fan, you know the saying. It's time to duel. Bye, guys.
You see the sunrise, a new day's upon you. You bite your nails and your knees start to tremble. The time is upon you to show them what you can do, and soon they will know that the